Oh, this is my mom cup. Good afternoon. Hello, everybody.
I had a milkshake in it last night.
Oh, that's why it was out. I got this from Tracy. How appropriate. Today's Tracy's birthday, and she gave me this for Mother's Day. Hey, everybody. If you're coming on, say hi.
Oh, you look so pretty, Mom.
I think it's, what is it? The way the light's hitting? Oh, I like this. Yeah. Let me put some lipstick on. Hey, Linda. Let me finish making up.
Put your lipstick on. Oh, that's pretty lipstick. Where'd you get your lipstick?
Oh, at the Home Depot.
At the Home Depot.
Hey, Vicki. Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Let me know you're here. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hey. Let me know you're here and what you've been up to and how you're feeling and what your day looks like. Tell me some stories. Let's have some fun. I posted a little while ago that I thought maybe we'd play Watercolor Wednesday. We've never done that. I don't think. Maybe we have. I don't know. Hey, Vicki.
Hi, Vicki.
So I thought, why not? We can make some journaling cards, use our watercolors all at the same time.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy, the birthday girl's at work. She's working a real job. She might sneak on, but yeah.
Real job.
Whoops.
She
Get my
might
volume
sneak
off.
on, but
She came over last night and we played a little bit. And
hello, Linda.
she said she had to go to work today. I forget what else. She had several things she had to do today, and then she's getting her hair cut after work, so she got a busy day. I know, Wendy. Oh, I was gonna, oh well. Anyway, so I thought maybe we'd play with watercolors today. So if this is your first time watching, please say hi so I know you're here.
Hello.
And that's Trisha in the background. Ooh, you're on live today, Trisha. I can see you. I'm Bev. This is Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy, and we do a little bit of everything. We do paper, we do decoupage, we do paint, we do it. We have fun. I have fun anyway. I hope you have fun too. Hey, Jenny, how are you? So I got my watercolors out this morning.
Dana's grandson finished a 4K today. He was so cute. They all are.
Already? A 4K already?
Wow.
Well, I guess it is 12 o'clock.
Hello,
for
Glenda.
Yay.
Carol
Give
Binky.
him a big hand. Yay. Oh my goodness. Yay. All right.
Hello, Jeannie.
I think that's Jenny. Trisha.
Jenny.
But you're close. It's
Glasses.
a Hey, Cindy. Vicki. I pulled out one of my watercolor paints. This is a koi watercolor set. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby on, I believe this was an orange sticker one. If Roberta hops on, I don't think she will because she's got the kids today. She's got her hands full this week. She's had her 2 grandkids since Sunday, and she come, I think, again tomorrow. So
Thanks for sprinkling, Cindy.
I think I got this at with an orange sticker, and it's cute. It's a good travel one. It's got a little finger thing here for a palette so you can hold it, and it actually comes with a little palette tray that goes in, and I'm not going to use it today, but I've got it. Well, get your watercolors out, Darla Graham, and play with me. Get them out and play with me. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to go get my glasses. Hold on. Oops.
I can get them for you.
You're working.
Now I'm stuck on camera. Hi, everybody. I'm just kidding. It's hot in the garage today.
What are you doing out in the garage today?
Paper.
We got our sale next Wednesday, you guys, and she's getting a lot of papers ready. Hey, Tammy, how are you?
Do you have a YouTube video on making tassels, Mom?
I don't think I do. I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, because Dana is asking how to make the tassels.
Okay. Oh, the kit that you got at the event? Yeah, we can go through that. Actually, we can do it. Oh, no, you're going to do paper? Is that a oh, no? Are you being funny, Dana?
Hello, Sue.
I'm going to do paper, but I'm going to use watercolor paper. But it doesn't, well, it does matter. If you're using watercolor paper does make a big difference. But if you want to just make some cards with regular paper, you can use your markers, crayons, whatever, and just
Hello, Darla.
draw and play today. But back to the tassel. We can do that. We can actually do that. Can't do it tomorrow. I'm thrifty. Maybe we can do it tonight. We'll see. Can you please send me... message me later, Tammy, and I'll get that to you. Your Fussy Cutting Chris Hunter's Family Cookbook. All right, you can be doing that. You can do anything while you're watching, because we can all do our own thing. You be you, right?
What am I doing?
What are you doing? She is
inking.
She's inking. You need help, Dana?
With her tassel.
Okay, no problem. We will definitely do that. I will pull it out. I'll pull it out later today. How's that? You want to do that? I'll holler and let you guys know when I'm going to do it, and we'll do it later today. But anyway, I've got my watercolors out.
I'll do that along with you, too.
All right, cool. I've got my palette. It's big, I know, but I got it at a thrift store for 50 cents or $1 or something.
Wendy's excited about the tassel, too.
All right, yeah, we will definitely. We'll get that out this afternoon. I would do it now, but I've got all this out, so if we do a few of these and we have time, we'll do it now, all right, or in a few minutes. All right, and I've got just a little 4x4 journaling card size that we're just going to play basic watercoloring on it. And whatever you're doing in your journal, you can always put a flower in, so I thought we'd do flowers. All right, Jenny, well, good. We'll do that. We will do that. No
Hello,
problem.
Stephanie.
Not a problem at all. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of pencil in, or let's see, pencil in a little.
Jenny, do you have one of our tassel kits, or you just never made a tassel?
Find a pencil.
Hello, Cheryl.
Just pencil in a little bit of, I don't think that's a pencil.
You don't have any voice, you're in a bad area.
Oh, no.
Get out of that bad area. Debbie Moeller, hello, my hippie souls. Hello.
I'll just use this, and we'll have to make it right the first time because I can't really find a good pencil. All right, so I'm thinking maybe a little vase to put my flowers in.
Hello, Debbie.
So I would just sketch maybe like a bowl type thing. So let's just do it, just make that first mark, right?
Thanks for sprinkling, Veronica.
So I'm just gonna come around, maybe, and make a little bowl shape. Just light, because if it's not good, then I can mark over it. Just make a little bowl shape. Vases can be all shapes and sizes. So.
Laurel said your camera fell, and I got a good shot.
Oh.
Thanks for sprinkling, Dana.
Yeah, my camera stand is broken, you guys. I gotta buy a new one. Oh, that's so annoying. I tacked it up when we were on our retreat, but I don't have a chandelier coming down from above. So I can't tack it down. Oh, hold on, you guys. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to remember, Mom.
Yeah, today. I hope that works. Yeah, I think that'll work.
I see it good.
All right. Then we're gonna come down and do the other side of the vase. Kind of want it to be kind of the same. And then I'm gonna come down and make the bowl. And it's gonna be a glass vase. So it's gonna be see-through, kind of. And that's the back. So that's kind of the start. It's not perfect. We don't have to be perfect, but that's the start of my little vase. Can I move over to...
That was, you already made your adjustment, Mom.
All right.
Jenny, I don't have a tassel kit. Mom, do we have any more of the mini tassel kits from the event?
Yes, I believe we do.
I don't even think we have those in the shop.
No, we don't. They were just special for the event.
Mom has some tassel kits in her store, and I should probably put the mini ones that we made for the event in there for you guys.
I'm going to use a number 3 round brush, and I've got clean water, and I've been playing a little bit. I've got some water that I'll use for my dirty water or my rinse water. I like to have both because I rinse off the majority of the paint, and then I come over and get it clean with my clean water. And then I have a paper towel that I can dab off on with my watercolors. So I think I've got everything I need.
Debbie said, are you going to show us your vase from yesterday?
I will. Yes, I will.
It turned out so good.
All right. So I'm going to start by just putting a few stems in my vase. And I think I'm going to use some of this brown. Just going to put some water in there.
Good morning, Molly.
Get a little bit of brown. And then I'm going to move it over here to my palette.
Molly Jasper is doing glossy accents on a tag.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm going to rinse it off and get a little bit of this darker brown. It's got like a burnt sienna and then a dark brown to make my stems.
Yes, Veronica, I do take special orders on my paper. You just message Mom, and then I'll try to put it together. Favorite colors, favorite patterns. If I have it, we can get it together.
And then I'm going to come out here through my vase and bring it. This is the brown part of my vase, so I don't want to put my stem through that. I want to put it inside the bowl. So I'm going to kind of skip a little bit and do that. Another one here, and another one here, and another one here.
Laurel's going to get watercolor paint so that she can use them in her journal.
Oh yeah, they're pretty. And I'm just going to extend them out a little bit.
Debbie Zucker Fritz said, hi, Mom.
Hey, how are you today? I'm going to rinse my brush a little bit. Add some more of my paint and make a few more. You know, make it a pretty little dish. I went out and checked my flowers this morning, and my lavender is doing really good.
Sounds good, Veronica. Wendy says she loves your vase. She needs to find a glass piece to make one because she has the same napkin.
Oh, cool. I think you can probably get them at Hobby Lobby, that size, but I think I really got that at a thrift store. And we're going to add to this in a minute, but that'll be just the base stems of the flowers. So now I'm going to...
Jenny Wills bought watercolor pencils.
They work for this too. If you've got watercolor pencils, they work for this too. You just draw with your pencil and then come back with a wet brush, just a clean wet brush, and brush over your watercolor pencil, and it does a really nice job. I thought about just using my pencils today, but I had this out because I've been playing. Okay. All right, then I'm going to, ooh, I almost put my brush in my coffee. Anybody do that? Where am I going to put my vase? The one I made yesterday?
What are you going to put in it?
Oh, in this vase, or in, let me just go ahead and show you. Are you talking about this vase?
One of those battery-powered little tea lights, because it was, last night I put my phone in it with my flashlight on, and it shone, it shined, it was so beautiful. But I'm sure Mom's gonna try to sell this in the store, and one of you guys are gonna buy it.
Oh, I don't know, I might let you have this one. But, and I did gold around the trim, and I used, what did I use? I used that Pent Art Gold paint around the trim, and it dried pretty. It didn't look gold when I put it on, but it dried pretty. Yeah, the inside, I'm sorry I painted the bottom, I really am, but I'm glad I didn't paint the sides.
Me too.
Because I like the way it looks,
beautiful.
it's shiny. I'm gonna make another one, you guys, and I'm going to take my time with it. I kind of rushed because I only had an hour, so I kind of had to rush. But I'm going to do another one, do it slower. I'll probably come on and do it and not do the paint, I don't think. So we'll see. But it turned out pretty good.
Debbie got new tires on her SUV and grocery shopping this morning, and she's not too late.
Yay! And I kind of finished the shell, and I put a pearl in the middle of the flower. So I kind of finished the shell dish. I think it turned out good. I gold trimmed around the shell too. And I'm thinking of doing a little bit of highlighting in here with maybe a, I don't know, maybe
Gorgeous,
a gold
gorgeous,
or black pen.
gorgeous.
And I did the back of it. I had painted it, if you remember, I had painted it olive green on the bottom. And then I topped the olive green with, what did I top it with? I think I topped the olive green with sea pearl.
Good morning, Janet.
Yes, I topped the olive green with sea pearl. And then I used that gold rub and buff and went down with my finger across the stems or the raised parts of the shell. So I think the back turned out real pretty. I like it. But I do think I want to, you know, take something, I don't know what yet, and go around to highlight my leaves because they kind of went into the background a little bit more than I wanted. This one's good. Or if not, highlight them, put a little bit of a lighter, maybe that bleach sand paint, and just highlight around the edges of those to finish it off. But yeah.
Molly, I think Pat's okay. She's on here right now, and she was on last night, but I know that there were really bad storms.
Terrible storms. My goodness.
Yeah,
But
Carol was worried about her husband because he was working in the direct path of the storms. And he said, well, I'm not going to be able to call you until tomorrow. So I know she had a long night worrying about her husband.
Yes. I'm going to take just a little bit of green and mix it in with that brown that I had. Kind of muddy it up a little bit over here in my, it's hard to see with the way my camera's in. Let me bring it over here. Bring it into that brown and just kind of muddy it up a little bit. And I'm going to put it on top of these stems to give them a more realistic color. Just kind of barely tap it in here and there.
Is that a Granddaddy long leggies?
Where?
On your paper.
Trisha, don't even say that. It's the stems of my flowers, Granddaddy long days. Why did she say that? All right. Now I need to add some colors. So what kind of flowers shall we have? What kind of flowers? Maybe some, I don't know, we did yellow last night.
Jenny Willis's birthday is on Monday.
Oh, you're right in between my girls. Got Tracy today and Trisha. Well, no, you're Monday, aren't you?
I'm Monday
You're
too,
Monday.
Jen,
So, yeah, you got birthday with Trisha.
So we always have holiday Memorial weekends, our birthdays.
I think I'll do some purple. It's nice and vibrant. So it could be, you know, we could just do like little lavender tips all the way down the stems. That's an idea. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, Carol still hasn't heard from her husband. I hope you hear from him soon, Carol. I was thinking about you last night when I was reading your post.
No, I don't know if I want lavender. I think I'll do little posies. I'm gonna do a little bit up here so you can see. This isn't watercolor, but I think I'll do little posies. Bring them out like so. Kind of like little blobs. Maybe 5 or 6 for each one.
Janet McLaughlin, the storms were bad.
I think I'll do that.
She was at the hospital for an appointment, and they made everybody go to the basement.
Oh, wow.
I think by the time the storms hit where Pat lives, they had weakened. Another town was leveled again, including the hospital and the nursing home. Oh my goodness.
I saw pictures. They were horrible. I saw pictures. It was awful.
Debbie Moeller, I got a text message, so when I came back in, I thought you were painting a spider.
Okay, you guys, it's not a spider.
Tammy's birthday's June 4th. Betty Jones said, hi, Bev and Trisha. Hope you're having a great day. Happy birthday, Tracy.
It is kind of turning out a little bit like lavender, but it's not. It's going to be little posies. So I'm just going to do that every day.
So many birthdays Wednesday. Wendy is June 1st, and she's, what'd she say? She was 30? Fib.
Bring a few more down lower to the water. This is ending up to be lavender, you guys, but that's okay. I like lavender.
Yeah, I like Life 360 too, so you can keep your eye on people.
I don't like when they turn their locators off. I have Life 60 for the family, and I'll look for somebody and they've turned their locators off.
Sometimes I don't want you to know I'm in the Taco Bell parking lot.
Yeah, I know. But yesterday she went up to the post office, and it was gone a little while, and I just, looked at my Life 360.
I was gone for 20 minutes.
And she was at the thrift store, you guys. I caught her. I said, "Are you at Carol's?"
But I never look at my phone when I leave the house. Most of the time I forget it. I'm bad about that.
All right, let's come up here and try to do something with this vase before I go back and work on those lavender buds. I'm going to pull out some turquoise.
Carol's granddaughter is 19 pounds at 9 months.
Oh my goodness.
She's a happy little chunker.
That's sweet. I'm going to just outline it with some of this turquoise color.
Tammy Clutter's been 29 for many years.
Tammy. I need a smaller brush, you guys.
I found a little glass dish, Wendy, but it wasn't big enough for what Mom wanted.
I got a 0 to get around this dish nice and thin, because it's water, so I don't want to color the whole dish in or the whole bowl in. I want to outline it dark and then come back around and put some water in it after I outline it. Yeah. So what else is happening?
Roberta, hello friends. How are you doing today? And what are you making?
Roberta's on. I'm making some journaling I'm watercoloring some journaling cards, Roberta. And then I'm going to put together the tassel that I gave away at the retreat for some of the ladies. That won't take long. I'm going to come in. The brown is pretty dry, so I'm not worried about it muxing up too much. I'm going to get behind here.
Carol said she's getting her 5th tooth right now.
Right now? As we speak? That's sweet.
Yeah, Wendy, she'll figure out something to do with it. Put a bee on it.
Just going to highlight a little bit of black just to give it some shadowing back there. Not too much.
Roberta, I love it when you burn that tissue.
Yeah, you made Trisha's day yesterday burning that tissue. She loved it.
I remember the first time I saw you do it, I was at my house in Florida, and I texted Mom, and I was like, "Did you see Roberta? She caught the paper on fire," and it was just, and then I wanted to try it, and I was like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that yet."
I'm going to leave some white in here so it'll look more like water. Yeah, I couldn't do it at my house. My smoke detectors are so sensitive. Oh my gosh. Just the heat tool that I use, if it gets the room too warm, my smoke detectors go off. So I couldn't get away with that, Roberta.
Jenny's husband is taking her to Hobby Lobby on Friday for her birthday.
What a nice birthday present.
Tammy's hand sewing yo-yos.
Oh, wow. Do you know what those are, Trisha?
I do.
Yay.
Wendy, the flame was huge. It was, and it was moving fast. Yeah, Debbie, I've seen her do it before. It's cool. I don't think I would do it.
I want to do it, but I also don't want my ears to burst from the sound of the smoke detectors. Whew.
Mom lives in a small house, and there's probably 10 smoke detectors in here.
Yeah,
There are a lot.
They put the smoke detectors in for me for sure. All right, let's let that dry a minute.
Debbie Moeller said this is looking beautiful.
Let's let that dry for just a minute. I've got my, I think I've got my stems a little dark for being inside water. So I'm going to wet it down just a little bit and try to pull some of that color out. Try to pull some of that back out.
Yeah, watch her replay, and then she announces one of the 5 other creators in their new event starting next month.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk her into letting me announce another one.
Yeah, Roberta, we should get to announce one.
Listen to Tricia.
I want to announce one. And their name starts with the letter. I'm not going to do it.
All right, let's let that kind of dry, and I'm going to bring a little bit of a darker blue into the water. Just a little.
Oh, that's a good idea to do with the fabric strips from the $5 rugs. That's what she's making yo-yos out of.
Oh, yeah. Just bring another color of blue in here just to add.
Laurel said when she's at her house in Florida, her toaster can set off the smoke detector.
Wow. I think it's about that way here, actually. Maybe that's why they didn't put one in the kitchen. Although the smoke detector went off in the kitchen once when I was pan frying a hamburger. At least I knew to go to the I knew to go to the sliding glass door quickly, and I opened the sliding glass door and it stopped almost instantly. But yeah, I'm thinking I can't even cook in my kitchen. I had just moved in. I was kind of not happy.
Yeah, me too. Carol says she wishes she could sketch like you and paint. It's so cute.
Oh, it's nothing. Anybody can do it. Seriously.
Nuh-uh, Mom.
Just put your... If you don't like the first one, throw it away and get another one. Or just erase it and start over. I'm not real happy with my mouth of my balls. So see? I'm not...
Debbie Moeller says, can we guess who the other creators are?
Oh, I don't think you would ever guess. I really, really don't. I think you're going to be shocked and surprised.
But you can guess.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let me see now if I can... Let me see if I can make a little bumblebee. Oh, I don't know. But let me try.
If I say who it is, my phone will be going off. Roberta will be texting me going, Trisha Ann.
Yeah, she would get in big trouble for doing it. Let's see if we can make a little bumblebee up here in the lavender. That would be fun, I think. I'm not sure my yellow is quite vibrant enough, but it'd just be a tiny one because this is tiny lavender. So that'd be a tiny bumblebee. But I'm gonna go, they're just a little oval shape. Their little bodies.
Did you, Tammy? Tammy says she guessed the first one.
A little yellow stripe there. And a yellow stripe. I mean, this is tiny, you guys. It's tiny. All right, and I'll put another little one here. Let's see, about here maybe. Little tiny
Anita
belly.
Shoop said hello, girls, and she sprinkled. Thanks for sprinkling.
And there.
There you go, everybody. Here's Pat. She's okay.
Hey,
Hi,
Pat.
pretty ladies. I hope you're doing well. Did you start your watercolor paper, Bev, or is
Yes.
that on cardstock?
This is watercolor paper.
Hugs from Iowa. Pat, just to let you know, all the ladies were asking about you at the beginning of the live. Want to make sure that you are okay in the line of the storms.
Put some little wings on my butterfly, my bee. Trying not to get too close to yellow because it's not dry and I don't want it to muddy up. So I'm staying away from my yellow a little bit.
Carrie Hall has a minute at lunch.
Hey, Carrie. Let's see. His little wings are bigger than his body, but that's okay. I think I need one more over here to even it out.
Tammy said it was a given that it would be Dina. Nothing's a given, Tammy,
No.
because people are really busy and
We have a lot of people on our wait list too. We're very pleased and happy about that. So,
yes.
all right, I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit before I put the rest of the bumblebee in there. Let me give this one some wings. Let me give this one a couple of wings.
Pat McKinney said, thank you, ladies and present company. I got through it pretty good. It just had a lot of limbs down. We had 96-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow, Pat.
We had all the hail and a ton of rain. Everyone else lost their electricity, but she did not.
Oh, good, Pat.
She's 6 miles west of Traer in the county, and I was fortunate enough because of all the wonderful prayers that she did not lose her electricity. A lot of them still don't have electricity.
Oh, wow. Still too soon to drop my black in because you can see it's running a little bit too much. So let me let that dry a little bit more. And I'm blowing on my paintbrush, you guys. How crazy was that? All right, let me let that dry a little bit more. And
your name's on the dry erase board, Tammy, for fill-ins. Thank you. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Things happen. People get sick and can't make it.
Lose power.
So it's good to have a few people as a backup. And we've got a lot of people as a backup. So we're very, very, very blessed. All right, I'm going to do a little inking on this. So I'm going to come around and get the outside. I think I'm dry enough. Get the outside of my vase.
Hello, Pat Mize.
I think we talked about the micro pens before and how you don't want to get them in wet paint or they're gone. So this is, well, yeah, that's dry enough. So I'm just going to come around and outline my bowl and just kind of dot around the base of it.
Wendy said your paintbrush is on fire.
My paintbrush is on fire?
Meaning that it's
good. Don't scare me. Okay, then I'm going to come a little bit around my buds and give them some life. And they're just, if you've seen lavender, they're just little oval round buds all down the stems of lavender. I love lavender. I'm just going to give it a little bit of life here and there. And you don't have to do this part. You can just leave it watercolor all the way. But I love adding ink to my watercolor.
Roberta said she can't be around lavender. What?
Real lavender? You really can't? Oh, wow. I know a lot of people can't be around the artificial lavender essential oil. I don't use artificial. I use the real stuff, but that's awful. I hate that for you.
Her daughter can't either.
Lavender is so good for you. I hate that. I keep lavender in my kitchen. The minute I get a burn, that stuff comes out and I never get a blister. I keep it in my purse. If I bump my arm, because I take blood thinners, it prevents the big bruises that you usually get. If I have a cut, I mean, lavender is just a jackknife of all essential oils. So.
Jeannie said her craft table's a mess.
Oh, Jeannie, please don't
Mom's
even.
is too.
I have been so overwhelmed with my craft room in the past couple days. I'm so close to moving out into the living room with everything.
Glenda Ledford said that her daughter's allergic to lavender too.
Oh, wow. So they're allergic to the plant. You're allergic to the actual plant? Wow. So I know a lot of people, because I do work with my oils, and I know a lot of people tell me they're allergic to lavender, but they're really, it's not the plant. Some people are. It's the artificial ingredients that are in some oils. Because the oils you buy at the grocery store and the drugstore aren't real. They're filled with additives, you know.
Laurel said lavender is also a natural antihistamine.
It sure is. It's the jackknife of, is that what they call it? Jackknife?
Jackknife?
I don't think it's jackknife. What am I thinking for oil? Somebody help me.
Jack of all trades?
Maybe.
Jackhammer?
Jack
of the beanstalk?
Okay, Trish. All right, that's good. Let's put some black in these bees. She's crazy today.
Debbie, I put lavender butter on my feet at night to help me sleep. Love it. I put it behind my ears, on my wrist.
little bums on these bees. Little faces on the front of them.
A bee bum?
Bee bums. And sweet little bit bumblebees. And then give their little wings.
Last night, Mom came in my room, wanted me to sniff 2 different essential oils.
Oh.
But she made me close my eyes. So I closed my eyes, and she's like, you know, moving the bottle, you know, across the bottom of my nose. Well, I'm not getting a good sniff. And I was like, I'm not getting a good sniff. And so I grabbed her wrist and I went, you know, I took like a big sniff, and she fell on my bed laughing so hard.
I mean, she pulled that bottle up to her nose and like she was snorting it all out of the bottle. I said, what are you doing? You're just supposed to get a whiff of it. Oh, I can't smell it. Get it closer. Oh my gosh.
I didn't think it was as funny. Mom thought it was hilarious.
I just wanted her to smell the difference in the oils because they were 2 different blends with a lot of the same oils, and I wanted to know if she could see the difference. She's so funny.
I did see the difference.
Yeah, she did. My little bumblebees. So cute.
They are cute.
I have to wait for them to, whoops, I got that in water. I have to wait for this to dry before I finish it.
Wendy, Mom is Young Living.
Yeah, I swear by Young Living. I've been to the farms though. I've helped them plant lavender. I know what goes in. They hand weed, you guys. Young Living, they hand weed. So I've been to a couple of the farms, and yeah. So that would be the cutest little journal card when it dries. I can cut it to size for the journal, make a tag out of it. But they're just cute and they're fun. I made, I framed this one that I made, and I used red flowers like poppies and just put some ferns out of it and added color to that base. So you guys can do this. It's just simply playing. You know, just put some green lines up, add some lavender, a few bumblebees, and it's done.
Debbie Fritz said, oh, she's asking Debbie Muller.
You want to get one of those tassel kits, Trisha, and I'll put it together for them real quick. You get this out of the way. And I'll put that tassel kit together for you real quick. Change of plans is fine. I don't mind changing my direction at all. We didn't get a chance to do it at the event. Now you can all get a glimpse of it. And like Trisha said, I think we still have some of those little kits left if you guys like it. She'll put them in the shop for you. And you guys, if you like to watercolor, do what I do. Make some small pieces, 3x3s or 4x4s, and keep them with your paints. They're there, they're ready. All you have to do is grab them and play. If you have to go to too much work to get out your paper and da-da-da and da-da-da, you'll never do it. So just, you know, like keep a few sheets cut up of watercolor paper with your paper, you know, a brush or two, and have that over on the shelf somewhere to where you can just grab it and play. So these are just cardboard rounds that I have to work on. You wouldn't know I ever did that because my thing is such a mess, but I do try to keep clean. Can you find them?
Like not the ones that we gave, no, but I did find all the sorry silk that I couldn't find yesterday.
They were in like a shoebox thing.
Okay.
And I know we still have some, but I'll take this one out because it's similar, and at least you'll get the idea of how to put. They're just in little mesh baggies. Little mesh. What else was in there? The pack of the thing that I made, you know, the 3 tags that I made, they were in the same place. So maybe on the dining room table? I don't know.
Okay.
Or not dining room table. I have a craft table in the middle of the living room. One of those big fold-up craft tables. Cute, cute watercolor. Do you back with a piece of cardstock? No, I don't usually do that. There it is, yeah. I don't usually back my watercolors with anything because, you know, if they do get a little bit warped, I'll just put them under a book when they dry and they'll straighten down. But I haven't had that problem really. Yeah, get it cut up, Dana, and have it ready. You've got your, you've got everything right there. All right, if you got this kit at the event, this is what it looked like. If you didn't get it, I will show you what's in it. And you might have a lot of this stuff at home already that you can just make one up. Let me put my glasses back on. The kit came with all kinds of little ribbons and fabrics and, I mean, rickrack, a little bit of everything, some sari silk, some seam binding. So if you have your kit, Dana, pull it out and spread that out. That's the first thing you need. And then the rest of the kit had, let me get that cardboard back out. It might be easier to see. The rest of the kit just had little doodads and
It's much better to see.
bebops and stuff in it. So in this, and they were different. They were all a little bit different. The Trisha and Tracy put my kits together for me, and I just made sure there were, you know, 5 charms and whatever. So, oh yeah, tools. I forgot about that. And my kit does not have any jump rings, Trisha. That's bad.
Stop it.
That is really bad. Dana, can you get me right there? Jump rings. Dana, did your kit should have 5 jump rings in it. Please tell me it does. They're not in here. Yes, there are different kinds of watercolor paper, Debbie. There's a cold press and a hot press. I use cold press. I like the one that has a little texture in it. Some of the watercolor papers are smooth, like any other paper, and they're really nice, but it's not my favorite because I'm a texture person. I like a little bit of texture. The best watercolor paper that I use, though, is, and I don't use it often because it's expensive. Let me grab it. I can find it. Let me grab it. I know I pulled it out.
Why did you have one like this one has jump rings? What are the odds? Isn't that like
Yeah, why would
you
I
turn
pull out
in
the
the
one?
school paper that you cheated?
Yeah. Yeah. Dana, please tell me you have jump rings. Okay, this is what I used today. This is cold press watercolor paper that I bought from one of the artists that I follow. It's her paper. I bought her brushes and all that. This is Arches. This is cold press, and it's beautiful. It's 140 pound. It's not even open, you guys, because it's expensive, and I save it for when I'm really, really going to concentrate. But there are all kinds of watercolor papers, and you can just go to the Dollar Tree or Target or Walmart or anywhere and get a pack of watercolor paper. If you're just starting out and just want to practice, just get cheap watercolor paper. But when you start to work your way up and you see that your stuff's not bad, I might want to do a better paper. Then you move up to the next level, you know, go into Hobby Lobby or Michael's and go down their paper aisle and, you know, maybe just go up to the next, but don't start with the expensive. Trust me, I did, and I wasted a lot of very expensive paper. So, all right, I didn't get jump rings in my kit, but Dana said she did.
Wendy said she did too.
Okay, it's really weird that I would get the one that doesn't have jump rings. But if you don't have or if you do want your kit and you're going to get one from our store, I'll make sure that it's complete.
They have jump rings.
All right.
I just brought another one out and it does.
Okay. So what we're going to do, if you have this, you're going to move those to the side for now and take your fabrics out and just lay them out. And like I said, everybody's fabrics are a little bit different too. So I've got fabric, I've got ribbon. I'm going to lay them out so that the ends, one end matches. I'm trying to get the length I want, and I want them to be, you know, kind of at the same place. So lay them out. Don't worry about that end because you're going to be cutting it off. I gave you way too much in these kits. This is a little bit fatter piece, maybe a little fat for a mini, but I'm going to use it. And I left the selvage edge on because I like that, but if you don't want it, cut that off. And what else do I have here? I have some seam binding. There's also a piece of wax cord in there. Hold on to that wax cord, you'll need it. Got some more seam binding.
How much are those little mini kits?
The little mini kits are $7. $7. Plus shipping, of course.
Carol Benke found watercolor pads at Goodwill.
Cool, good find, yeah. Good for you. All right, so I've got all my fabrics and seam bindings and everything together. So whatever you're using, just get it all together. And then you need something to run it through, you know, something to hold your tassel. And if you have this kit, in your kit, you'll have something like this. It might be a little bit different. Like I said, they're all just a little bit different, but you'll have a ring of some sort. And you're gonna take your fabrics and run one end through the ring.
If you want one of these kits, just comment on here and Mom and I will get in touch with you.
Do we have enough to say that, Trisha? Well, if we don't have enough of these mini kits, we have some other small kits. So yeah, just let us know. We'll get you one. All right, so now you have to decide how long you want your tassel. And that depends on where you're going to put it. Are you going to put it on the spine of a book? Do you have a mini book? Do you have a big book? Do you have a tall and skinny? I have a tassel on my purse. So you have to decide where you want it and how long you want it. But you've got, my kits always offer plenty of length. So I'm going to say for mine, I want my tassel to be about 5 inches long. So this is 5 inches. And that's the center because I've got my round and I'm going to just pull it down like that.
Okay, Jenny, I will get that together for you.
And then I'm going to cut the rest of these off to match the 5-inch lengths. Does that make sense? So I put it through the hole. I measured the short side to 5 inches or whatever I want it to be. And then I'm going to cut off the rest to match that length or close. You know, you might not want it to be the same. You might want it to be, you know, different lengths. It's pretty both ways. But I'm going to cut mine off about the same. And you can trim it up later too. So
Yep, Tammy, if you have this spring tassel, it's the same as this one except for yours is a full size and these are minis.
Yeah, you have approximately the same thing.
Okay, Ann, I've got you down for 1.
Okay, so now I've got my ribbons all cut to about the same size, but you can see there's some difference in there too, and that's what makes it good. It kind of gives it texture when you've got a short one and a longer one. And when you've got it all done, you can go back in and make clips where, you know, if you got it attached to where you want it, you can clip it the way you want it. So, okay. And if we don't have your addresses, you guys, or your emails, private message, because we'll have to have that to be able to get things, invoices and things to you. So message us with your email address if you're wanting a kit. Private message me.
Wendy, I think you bought, didn't Wendy buy a full size?
I don't know, honey. We'll have to go back and look.
The difference in the mini and the full size is
this is the
4 inches.
Full size, and there's a little bit more in the full size. There's a little bit more. And we have a few of these left, right?
Yes.
But there's, yeah, this is a bigger tassel for sure.
Yeah, the full size are $10 and the minis are...
The full size were $15, but
we're 15 on sale.
They're spring, so we're, you know, finishing out this spring. So they're on sale for 10 and the minis are 7, so. All right. So you're going to take, this is where your waxed cord comes in handy. You're going to take your waxed cord and lay the throat, I'm calling this the throat of your tassel, over the waxed cord like that. Just kind of pull it down, get it out of the way. And this is where 4 hands come in real handy, but you can do it with 2. Just take this around and make your first knot tie. And don't worry about it if it starts to bunch up because you'll be able to pull it. But get it up there around the throat a little bit. And pull it tight, but not all, you know, not closed yet. So just get there so you can still work with it. So you can see what I've done. I've just done the first half of a knot, and then I'm going to take and gently pull my ribbons down so I don't have a big bunch above the cord. I'm just going to gently do that, because if you pull too hard, you're going to pull one out to the other side.
Maria Chapman said, hello, Miss Bev.
Hey, Maria, how are you? I know I've got an email from you. I'm sorry, Maria. It's been crazy here. I will promise I will get to that. All right, and I still have an order for you, I think, Miss Maria. Did I not send you? Anyway, yeah, I'll get to you, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to tie it tight now. I've got them all pulled down securely, and I'm going to tie that tight. And now I'm going to make one more knot to make it a full knot. And it's waxed cord, so just like in your journals, that wax holds on to itself. It's really, really helpful for these. You don't have to do waxed cord, but I have it because I do it. So to me, it just makes a tight tie. But if you just have a piece of string or whatever, you can tie it with string too.
Does the full-size tassel have a bigger ring?
The full-size tassel. Woo! Y'all,
it does.
Y'all, I got paintbrushes. Let me take a peek what I got here. I could open it up. Yeah, well, this one has a, can you see it? It has the half, what do you call those, you guys?
Like a D.
The D ring. It has the D ring because it is larger, so the tassel part hangs from the bottom, and that's the D part is on the top. And I'd be happy to go through one of these again with you if you'd like. But yeah, it is a much bigger kit.
Debbie Muller, I have a tassel for my purse and my daughter's, and some of her teacher's friends couldn't have done them without Bev's tutorial.
Oh, thank you. I love my tassel on my purse. It's getting kind of worn. Trisha told me the other day, Mom, you need to change tassels on your purse.
Yeah, I have a tassel on my purse.
Okay, so now when you've got this, you can leave one of these ends if you want to attach beads. The mini kit does not have that option. The big kit does have beads. So, but if you have beads at home, you can use your own beads. But if you want to attach beads, leave one of your waxed cords a little bit longer, and you just thread your beads on. Just thread them on there and then make a tie, you know, and tie those beads on. But the mini kit does not have that option. So I'm going to leave that like that, and we're going to cover that up later, so don't...
I think we did that because of the bead bar.
Yeah, we knew that Jimmy Lou had a bead bar, and we didn't want to conflict with that, so we just kept this basic, knowing that you could go to her bead bar and make her little dangle and put it on. It would be so pretty. So we just ran out of time, you guys.
Yep.
Okay, so my next thing, and Trisha, my kit doesn't have a chain either. What's the deal with this kit? This is not a good kit to be displaying. Can I get one of the other ones? Is that one of the other ones? Let's open it up. I know. Oh, you guys. I have to send everybody a piece of chain. No.
They don't have chains. They don't have chains.
Oh my gosh. Who put these kits together? Trisha. I'm going to be sending everybody a piece of chain. Unless you have a piece of chain at home. Dana, do you have a piece of chain? Or who's ever got their kid at home that's looking at this with me? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Wow, I thought I checked these out good. Do you just have a piece of jewelry chain? Oh, Dana, I will get that in the mail to you today. I am so sorry. I'll have to get it in the mail to everybody. You know, I showed a couple people how to do this at the event, but we were sitting at the bead bar, and I guess we just pulled off a piece of chain from the bead bar. Wow. I am so sorry, Dana.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
We will go to the post office today with a piece of chain. I'll put it in an envelope. So, but let me show you what to do. So when you get it in a couple days, I apologize. Wow.
That's my fault.
It's okay, Trish. Stuff happens. Stuff happens.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. And we'll send a little note to everybody that was at the event. Okay. Okay, you need a little piece of chain. And jump rings are in there. Dana said hers had jump rings. Wow.
No, they don't have chains, guys.
There will be some in the mail today. But in the meantime, I'll show you what to do with it. So when you get your chain, you'll know. The tassel itself is ready. So you've got that much done. This is just a decoration.
Y'all, that is so my fault. I feel really stupid.
Don't worry about it. Okay. So you need a piece of chain. And it is definitely in the big kit. And it will be in every one that has been asked for today. But you need a piece of chain and jump rings. And Yeah, you can see it in this one down in here. Okay.
Oh, thanks. Everybody's saying they have chain.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, Dana, I'll make sure you get some.
Sue has some. Molly has some.
Okay.
Dana has some.
All right, take your...
Cassie's just laughing at me.
Take your chain and a couple of your needle nose pliers.
If you guys need chain, please tell me.
Yes, we will get it, and we will pay the postage, and we will get it to you.
Maria said I'm fired.
Maria, she didn't see the sign. I'm looking for another pair of needle nose pliers.
Sis took some tools yesterday.
Oh, she had her own.
Maybe.
Let's see. I can probably use these round ones. So you'll take a jump ring, and there's jump rings in the kit. So you'll take your jump ring and take your 2 pair of needle nose pliers and open your jump ring by going front to back, not opening side to side, front to back. Makes it easier to close and open. And you're gonna put your, there's a lobster claw in there. I'm out of film, I'm out of shot. Let me get over here. You're gonna put your lobster claw on your jump ring, and you're gonna attach it to the end, one end of your chain. Like so. Okay? And then take that jump ring, take your pliers, and bring it back together by going front to back, kind of giving it a little wiggle. Trisha's back there sighing like she committed the worst cardinal sin.
Maria doesn't know how sensitive I am. I'm about to cry.
Stop. It's okay. I could take them to Dana if you want me to. All right, there we go. So I've got the lobster claw on, and that's what's going to attach it to the neck of your tassel. And I probably cut my chain too long, but I can cut that off later. You know, you don't want it dangling below your tassel. And then you just go on and take your take your jump rings and start attaching the charms that are in the kit. There's charms, there's little beads, there's all kinds of cute little things. And you're just going to attach those to this little piece of jewelry chain. And you know, if you've got an old piece of jewelry that you're junking or whatever, you can use the chain off of that. It's just, you know, I buy it by the spool, but you don't have to do that. You can go to the thrift store and get one of their 50-cent necklaces and, you know, use that. So then I'm going to take and just go down, you know, decorate it the way you want. Go down as far or as high as you want and start adding your little charms on for your dangle. Put your pliers back together, side to side, and close your jump ring. So that's one. And keep going. There should be at least, Dana, you can verify, there should be at least 5 or more charms and a couple of these little beads that I put in there. So you have plenty for this little mini tassel. Molly says don't sweat the small stuff, Trisha.
I know, I just feel really silly.
And it's all small stuff. And I'm gonna take, let's see, what do I got here? I got that laugh I put on. I'm gonna take this, it looks like I have no idea. Sometimes I wonder what these charms are. I don't know what that is, you guys. I think I'm gonna skip it since I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put this key on there. I love little keys. And some of the metals are different because I like to mix metals. And I think mixing metals is fun. So if your metals and your jump rings don't match with what you've got at home, it doesn't matter. It's still pretty. I'm going to hook that together. So that's 2. And here's another one. So I think you're getting the idea.
Maria, how do I get a small kit? Anybody that gets another kit will have everything it's supposed to be in there.
Everybody, it'll all be full, honey. Don't worry. Put Maria on the, if she wants to be on the list, put her on the list, and we'll work on that today. Get these kits in the mail. And yes, we double check them, make sure they're all there. You need to get back to your crafting. You're sitting back there all mad at yourself. That doesn't do anybody any good. All right, that's my mom lecture. It's done. Another good use for the rug strips. Yes, ma'am. Extra pieces. You know how I'm always saying save your cutoffs? Extra pieces of ribbon, extra pieces of rickrack, whatever. It all comes in handy. And I think I'm going to be cutting part of this chain off, so I'm going to stay up here a little bit higher. Put this pink one in here, I think, to add some color. You don't have to add everything that's in the kit. I just put them in there, so if you get this much on and you say, I think that's enough, then it's enough. And I'm using round pliers, which aren't the best, but I hadn't planned on doing this today, so what I've got is what I used. All right, let's see what we got there. Yeah, I'm going to cut that bottom piece of charm off. I want to put this pearl on, and then I think I'm happy. I gave you an extra lobster claw in case you do want to attach it to your purse or something, and because this is the one that's going to attach the dangle, and then this is an extra one. So if you want to attach it to your purse and you want to use a lobster claw to do it, you have one. If you're attaching it to a journal or something, you know, you can just attach it with a piece of fabric or ribbon or whatever, or you can use this other lobster claw. There's a lot of ways to attach them. Where was I? I'm going to put this pearl on. I like it a lot. So, yeah, I haven't made one of these in a while. They're fun. Open this up. These are big jump rings I'm using. I don't think the ones in the kit are quite this big, but I like them. And I think I'll dangle the pearl from the bottom, and then I think I'll cut the rest of that chain off and leave it that length. Just wiggle it in, and then I take I'm not a jewelry expert, that's Tracy's thing, but I just squeeze it together to make sure it's tight. And then I'm going to cut this piece off at the bottom because I left too much and I don't want it to be that long. So I'm going to come in here and get above my last bead and cut that off. There we go. And that's my tassel. That's my dangle for my tassel. So find my lobster claw, lobster clasp, whatever, and just put it up under that waxed cord like that. And then it will dangle. And like I said, if you're making, well, you can do it on this one too, but I didn't include beads. But if you're making the bigger kit, it has beads in it that you can just string onto this waxed cord and then have beads on one side and metal on the other side. That's just up to you. All right, that's basically the tassel in a nutshell. I would take a piece of this extra ribbon that we cut off when we made the length. Look at all this extra. I would take a piece of this, my favorite, or whatever. I kind of like this one, seam binding, anything would work. And I would go around the tassel neck where the waxed cord is and cover that waxed cord up with some fabric. The waxed cord is not ugly by any means, but just make your tassel even prettier by taking some of that leftover fabric, tying it around, and you can just let it dangle down with the rest of your fabrics, or you can cut it shorter, like so, nice and tight. And then cut off the extra waxed cord, because I'm not going to hang beads on this one. Cut off the extra cord there and there. And there you go. Here's your little tassel. And like I said, if you're going to hang it on a purse or something, you've got that extra lobster claw in your kit. And you just take it and attach it to the ring, whatever kind of ring it is. Oops, fell off. Attach it to the ring, and you can use the lobster claw to attach it to a journal too. Depends on what you're attaching it to. These round ones are not the proper tool, but you use what you got, like so. And then you can attach it to your book with the lobster claw if you want. Now let me look in this to make sure. I made this quite a while back, but I want to check in case you're getting the big one. Let me get this out of the way and show you what's in the big one, just so you can see the difference. I think, yeah, this is all your ribbons and stuff, and I attached them together with one of these little, yeah, pins, clothespin things to hold them together. So you see you get a ton of fabric in the large one. And the accessories are all in this little baggie. And you can see there's chain in there. You've got lots of charms and beads, your waxed cord. And I had put this in the kit to use as the neck wrap, the little pink ribbon to use as the neck wrap. And the big kits actually have, you could iron the ribbon. It's okay to have a little bit of OCD, Jenny. These kits, these big kits actually have one of these. I don't know if you're familiar with them or not. Put it down there so you can see it. It is a spine, well, I call it a spine ring, but you can put this on the spine of your book. You can poke a hole with your crocodile, or you know, whatever you use to poke a hole with, and you put this into the back of your book spine. Like, let's see, if this was your book spine and it closed like that, you would put the screw part through the back of your spine and it would come out this side. This is the outside of your spine. And then this part screws on. And it would be like that on the outside of your spine. And you can use that to hang your dangle from. So that's included in the big kit. That's always part of any big kit that I would make. So that's in the big kit too. And since we're talking about it, I am clearancing them out. So they were 15 and they're 10 now, if you're interested in the big kit. And this one was made for spring, so it actually has, whoops, it has a lot of Eastery decor in it. But as Trisha has been selling them, she's been leaving that in, right?
Yeah.
And then adding extra charms. So it's past Easter. She's just been adding 5 or 6 extra charms to take the place of those if you don't want to use Easter. But other than that, you can see everything's there. The chain.
What are those things called that you put through the spine?
Yeah. I believe it's called a rivet ring. I get them on Amazon. You get like 50 at a time, I think. And I believe it's called a rivet ring.
Okay.
So.
Molly Jasper said, aren't they hitch posts?
Maybe it's a hitch post, Molly. I don't know why I want to think the word rivet, R-I-V-E-T, is in there, but maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong many times, as we all know. But this one's got beads to hang onto your waxed cord, and it's got the jump rings to do the dangle, the metal dangle, and a big piece of waxed cord so you can make it as long as you want. So anyway, since we had it open, I thought I'd...
And chain.
Yes, the chain is in there. Nice long piece of chain is in there. So I think Molly just got a lemon, a dud. I'm so sorry, Molly. But you can be assured something will be in the mail to you. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I wasn't planning any of this today, but that sometimes is the most fun times. It's got a cross in it because I made these for the Easter season. So we'll leave all that stuff in there, but we will add other generic charms that you can add if you don't want to put the Easter stuff on it. But that's how that comes packaged. Okay, thanks, Dana. Pull ring ribbits. That's it, Maria. Pull ring ribbits. They're really cool. I use them on some of my journals. Not all of them, but I use them on some. Put that in there. They're really cool on hardback, hardcover journals, I think. Like if you've got a hardcover spine, I think they're exceptionally nice on those. All right, I'll close that back up. So the mini one comes like this, and it will have chain. And the full-size one comes like that. All right. How are we doing? Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? All right. That was fun. Where's my watercolor? It's drying up nicely. As watercolor dries, it changes a little bit. But I think it finished up really nice when it dried.
Did your website store pop up blue?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think it turned out cute. And that'll be a cute journaling card. I should have made the bowl a little bit smaller or the branches a little bit bigger. That's all, you know, it's all how it ends up. Sometimes the little pots are really cute with long, and the short flowers are really cute in the big pots. So, but the bumblebees turned out cute too, didn't they? All right, let's see what I missed, if anything important. The cost of shipping, the lowest cost for shipping pretty much anything is around $4.80 or something. I mean, shipping, there's the base shipping for the post office.
I think it's like $4.62 or
like,
something weird.
Either
like
$4.82 or something, right around $5, and that's about the base for shipping. And they won't let me ship this in an envelope because it has to, they slide them through this little machine. It has to slide through this machine and not get caught, and they won't, I've tried it, they won't let me ship them in an envelope. They tear up the envelope and they tear up the machine. So you're going to guess approximately $5 is the lowest shipping on pretty much anything, but sometimes it goes a little bit less. And you know, if you get many things, a lot of times you can get paper. I mean, Tricia, you can get paper and tassels and envelopes and everything, and it still ships for $5. So if you see other things you want, this would be the time to get them to where you could put them all into one envelope. Thanks, you guys. From California, $8, Maria, really? Wow.
Maria asked you something about a hat, but
Yeah, Maria, I need to look at your email. I know you emailed me or messaged me. I promise I'll do that. I have the link to my store. Tricia put it up there, you guys. It should be in blue just recently. It's www.bevscreatingwithloveandwhimsy.com. And anything else?
Carol said I paid $4.80 and had a ton of papers and envelopes.
Yeah, I think you can get a lot for the basic. For the minimum shipping, you can get a lot in there. But it's also hard when you're only getting something small when you're paying that much shipping. So, you know, if you need more or want more, get it all at one time, and, you know, the shipping kind of stays the same. You're welcome, Jenny. You're welcome. Hey, Carol. So I think that's it for today. So tomorrow I don't come on till 1, and I'm in Thrifty Flippy Thursday event group. And I'm not sure what I'm thrifty flipping yet. I think Roberta's in it too, probably around 4-ish. That's usually her time. But we'll be flipping something. So that's tomorrow. So you won't see me at noon. You'll see me at 1. And then tomorrow night, of course, is Creating Along with Bev, the private group, at 7. So if you're in the private group, I put a poll out, you guys. If you're in the private group, please look at the poll and give me your vote, because I'd love to know what you think. And then Friday we're back at noon again. So, alrighty. If I can hop on any other times, I try to do it. So have your notifications on. If I can hop on, you'll find out. I believe it's !notify, I believe, and also on my Telegram. Anyway, great. Thanks again. Thanks again. Thanks again. Had a wonderful time. I'm going to send hearts. It's going to work.
Maria, Mom uses Pirate Ship.
I use Pirate Ship to ship. It's a little bit cheaper, but not much. But it is a little bit cheaper, because when I used to do it before, I look stupid doing this, before I did Pirate Ship, there they go, got to have your heart in the right direction. Before I used Pirate Ship, it was even more, and a lot more actually. So, and I wasn't charging, I was still doing the $5, so I was kind of losing money.
Dana, you can join Mom's private group. If you go into her store, it's
called Creating Along with Bev, and I believe it's the first thing in the store. It's $10. It's every Thursday a month, so it's at least 4 Thursdays a month at 7 p.m. and we work on things that I don't work on my live. So there are different things that you won't see, at least for a few months. You know, I might hit on them 6 months down the road on a live, but you know, you're seeing them first, and you can watch them replay as many times as you want, as long as you're in the group. So yeah, if you want to join, come on over and join us. All right, thanks again. Have a wonderful day. I know most of you have hopped up already. Thanks for sticking around if you did, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All righty, bye-bye.